year is 2023, which is honestly pretty mind-blowing because I'm pretty sure the first one of these I made in 2018, which means it's been 5 years since I've been steady grinding the music, YouTube, and content life. I'm trying to get a lot better at like documenting the moment and just like the everyday lifestyle, just so that maybe one day I can look back on it, or you can look back on it, or my kids can look back on it and see how far we really came and how far we worked for all of this. Okay, let's give you a tour of the room and the studio going into 2023. So here's the studio at the end of the hall here. My mom got me a new sign for Christmas, Flux Studio. Let's go in and see what it looks like. We have Cooper to greet us and say hello. We got a new light that I use for some good vibes while I'm working on music and stuff. We don't leave it on all day or it kind of gives me a headache. But it looks pretty sweet when I'm working on music and everything. I have this new MIDI keyboard here. Still don't really know how to play it if I'm being entirely honest. I've been practicing and I've been learning, but we still got a long way to go. Using this HP Pavilion laptop, which I've had since 2016, and it was only like a $300 laptop, so we are really working on like minimum setup here. Just using what we got. I also have a new plant. I've set up sort of a standing desk area. I have like a main whiteboard where I lay out all of my songs that I'm working on. And then I usually have some notes going as well as like to-do lists and stuff sort of in there. And then I put my main goals up on the wall up here so that they're really easy to see every day. I'm reminded constantly of what my goals are and the direction I'm trying to head in life. Coffee going right now. It's probably cold. One of my favorite things about this room is this massive mirror. Opens all the way up. And I do actually use it to write on and plan stuff just like right on the mirror. So it's basically like a giant whiteboard. It's pretty littered with fingerprints though. Right, Cooper? Isn't that right? I also got a ring light here. This has really helped me improve the quality of my videos. Some camera upgrades in my recent videos. I've actually had this Canon T6i for several years, but it was very hard for me to edit videos because I didn't have like a powerful enough computer. Turn the light back on so you can see what it looks like more on a regular basis. I mainly just wanted to document this because there's a good chance that this will be our last year in this apartment. I love our apartment. I love our house that we live in. Really cheap rent for the two of us, and it's like a 2.5 bedroom place for just my girlfriend and I and our cat. So we have like a ton of space for just us, but the city we live in just isn't working out. I'm having trouble with employment. I'm having trouble making friends. I'm having trouble with like the transit and stuff in this city is just awful. It's really inconvenient. I'm trying to get better at not being the type of person that just runs away every time things aren't working out. However, my girlfriend and I both have things that we would like to pursue that don't involve this city, and so we think it's probably best to move on sooner rather than later. I could just pick up my studio and our condo and move it to a different town. I would 100% do that, but that's obviously not a possibility. Some sacrifices will have to be made. I encourage you to check out some of the previous versions of these I've done, see how far we came, all the way from living in my parents' basement to having our own apartment, and make sure you subscribe so that you can see next year's one, and maybe we'll be in a new city. Who knows what life will bring for us. Thanks for watching. Cooper and I say goodbye. Peace.